What's going on, guys? SP Architects here. Today we are going to create a villa facade in Archicad. I showed a tip video in the last video. Therefore, I thought creating a modeling tutorial for this time. Alright, let's jump into the tutorial. Alright guys, at the very first we are going to change the working units from options, project preferences and working units. As you can see here, it's already centimeter, so let's click OK. Now for the first step, we are going to pick up the wall tool. After that, we change the structure to simple and wall thickness to 25. It's going to be nearly 10 meters for the front facade, so we hit the shift, hit the tab key, input here 10 meters, and we can close our rectangle shape. We are going to leave a garage part for this part. It's going to be around 4 meters, so we can copy this wall for 4 meters. And this part is going to be entrance and also living room. Of course, this wall won't be so long, as you can see. We can cut it here. Also, I want to divide the entrance part from living room part. So for this reason, we are going to place a dot here. After that, with the shift, let's click the second wall, click the edge and offset inside. There we go. Now we can place a door here. Let's go to door. Go to settings. Let's change the door leaf. I think style 59 is an elegant style, we can use it. Click OK. Width will be 1 meter and this is going to be 220. We can place our garage door. We can just pick it up from garage door folder. For instance, this vertical sliding garage door. Something like this. For the designing purpose, we can add another point here, but we won't show it in the render, so it's optional. Alright, now we can go to 3D and this is what we have. We can change the story height to 330. Let's click OK. For this part, we are going to place a window and also here, but this window will be a decorative window. Let's create it. In the ground floor, I'm going to open the south elevation. And by the way, we can change the 0 and let's place a line here, make it black. After that, I'm going to give a gap of 1 meter, but it's too much. Let's make it 50 centimeters and another 50 centimeters here and 30 centimeters from ground. Or let's make it 50. Let's pick up line again and hit the space, click inside, select newly created lines, give an offset of 5 centimeters, and after that we are going to create lines randomly. Something like this. And after that, we are going to give them some frames. Therefore, from the toolbar, we are going to hold this button and we click offset. We are going to make this with 2 centimeters. There we go. Once we have created this, we are going to select all of the lines, copy and paste to ground floor. After that, we are going to click the slab, change the structure to simple, give the thickness to 5, and change its material, for example, to dark gray. Hit the space and click this part. Click the corner again, click the subtract from polygon, click rectangle, and subtract. After that, we are going to create some glass. It's going to be 1 centimeters and height will be 2. Once we set up the values, we can hit the space and click inside. If you want to control, you can hit Ctrl plus A and you can see what you have created. Now we are going to create our inner frames. So we click this frame and change to this one to 4 and give this to 1 centimeters. Or make this 3. After that, we click this part. Once we have done this, we are going to subtract inner parts from the frames. Actually, there are easily ways to do this, but for this time we only create one window, so I didn't mind which way I'm going to follow. By the way, we have elevation problems because this reference plane location were aligned to top. I thought that it was bottom, so we can change it in the 3D. There we have created our window. Now we can save this as window object. From the libraries and objects, save selection as window. This is going to be horizontal plane. Continue. New window 1. Click OK. And in the ground floor, we click the window. And as you can see, it's already changed to new window 1. We can give some offset to inside. We can get rid of this one by changing its layer to hidden. There we go. And from the south elevation, we can fix the location of newly created window. There we go. For this facade, you can create additional windows or go to basic windows, or you can just copy your newly created ones. By the way, you can change its size and stretch it out. Anyway, now we are going to create our second floor. Let's just duplicate it to its original place. And change this ground floor to 1 and second. And this part will going to be terrace. Let's click the slab and create a slab to this part. For the material, we can give some tiles. You can also increase the height of the side walls so they can act as a guard walls. For instance, 30 centimeters more. Something like this, we can think it later. By the way, we can give additional terrace here. We can push inside. Something like this. And also for the right side. For the thickness, we can make this 35. Yeah, 35. And give some offset to front facade. This part is going to be wood. By the way, I want to separate this part from the entrance. I'm gonna make it from the ground floor. As we did before, we place a point, select side edges and give some offsets. 50 centimeters maybe, and intersect. And this part is going to be concrete. By the way, we can place some sliding doors for the terrace. Let's go to door tool. Let's go to hinged doors. Sorry, sliding doors. We can select this sliding door and change it to 4 leaves, 3 sliding, or 4 sliding leaves, and place here. But this still 2-story one, and we can increase the A to 4 meters. Let's make them 5. And for the material, I want to disable the casings outside and inside. And for the inner materials, I want to make them black or anthracite. We can make it anthracite. Let's click OK. Now it looks way more elegant. By the way, I hate these ugly different looking lines. I want to make them one color. For this reason, I'm gonna give some overrides. Let's click New. Let's click OK. Change the line text pen to 1 and click OK. Where was it? OK. Let's place our new. There we go. Now we can see our model way more better. By the way guys, I want to decide to change the width of the whole building. We can do it easily with only one step. We go to ground floor and click marquee. And for this marquee, this is going to be bold. After that, we make a rectangle selection. Hit Ctrl plus H. And I want to give this additional 3 meters. And also I want to increase this garage door width to 5 meters. This garage will be assigned to 2 different cars. As you can see, our building looks way more beautiful. If you think it's too long, you can make this 4 or 350 and give building an additional 1 meter offset to inside. Just like that. Now we are ready to close our Windows cap. So let's pick up the slab tool again. But this time I want to give this concrete from the second story. But for the second story, I want to change the height of the building to 3 meters. And I want to increase these walls' height. some values around this, and we will create some eaves. To achieve that, we can go back to the story 2 again, and we can select our previously created slab, copy to its original place, and give some offsets, and subtract from polygon, and click inside. This eaves material will be white. Therefore, we can give it stucco white pie. Maybe for this part, we can make some crazy things. Maybe we can go back to the story settings and change this story 1 to 360 or 350. I don't know. Maybe 260. And we will increase the thickness of the walls to 45. Let's copy those once more. Fix the thickness now. Give some offset to inside. 20 centimeters maybe. Let's just fix the top part to the eaves and give some offset. Alright, now newly created walls, we are going to add some corner windows around it. But maybe we need to change the sill to story 2 to wall base. And make this 0. And we will fix the height. Once we have created this corner, we will also create another corner window to the left. Once we have done this, we will fill the inside with additional windows. Maybe with this trivial window, we can achieve this, or instead of that, it's going to be easier with the basic window. Once we have created this, we will change the height and width. Fix the height. And in the settings, we will make this fixed window, fixed glass, and we will add some sash. Let's make this 1. And 3. We can also increase the thickness. And we will have this. There we go. We have nearly finished our building. Let's make things interesting. Let's click the shell. Change the structure. Construction method to detailed. And we are going to click this face. Thickness is 30. It's okay. And from here to here, let's click. And I'm gonna click this second. And create something curved. And maybe continue with straight one. And finish with this corner. Once we have done this, we will give some extension throughout of the building. Also, let's just edit extrusion length to front We can give more for the front facade. Additional 20 centimeters. And to clean inside, we can click the inner terrace, connect solid element operations. This is going to be operator, and this one will be target. And upward extrusion, it executes. We can make this surface same with the Eve material. It was stucco white. I think it looks very elegant. We can increase the height of the thickness. Now it's way more clean. For this part, I want to close this gap in the floor plan. Let's just hide the shell to see better inside. Just like this. This is going to be brick material. And we will cut down bottom part with these operators. This is going to be target and this is going to be operator. For the inners, we will fill it with some vegetations. Alright, for the final step, we will add our railing. After that, adding some landscape will be better for your building. Alright, in the end we have this model. I have copied this planting path around the building. I've changed our concrete color. As you can see, this texture is way more elegant. And also I've added some plants on the roof. Added some road and grass. As for the very last step, I'm gonna add a window here. It's going to be a very simple window. And its height will be equal with the door. And thickness and width will be only 50 centimeters. We will delete the inner sash, make this 10, and we will get rid of the frames of the door. There we go. Is how you can create villa buildings in Archicad. I think we have learned lots of things in this video. you have learned how to design different window types, how to use shell for your facade designs, how to use custom window corners, and of course much more details. I hope you have enjoyed with this tutorial. If so, please hit the like button. It's very important for the YouTube algorithms. If you want to see more tutorials like this, you can also subscribe. And of course, if you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. By the way, if you want to download this project file and also my other project files, you can also go to my Patreon page. In that page you can download this project file and also my other project files. In addition to that, you will also find more advanced Archicad tutorials. Alright friends, thank you for watching. Until next time, have a nice day.